circle around my mind. Just wanna be whole again and leave it all behind. About to lose control when I know you're by my side. Yeah, it will be alright. But when I called your name, then you came just to save me. Call your name, don't be late. Come and save me.
Ladies and gentlemen, a warm welcome to the city of Gothenburg. We have approximately 13 minutes before the official draw will start. It's a live broadcast, so that means that we need all of your guests in position on your seats. You find your name tag on the seats. No rush now, but if you feel like you want to have a seat, please go ahead and take your seats. 12 minutes until we start. Thank you. To Gothenburg and the official draw. This is not an official announcement, more than for you to know that in 11 minutes we will start the opening ceremony. It's a live broadcast, which means that we need all of you guests in position at the stand. You have your name tag on each seat. So please feel free to take the seats on the stands. Thank you.
Nej, jag skulle bara snabbkissa. Jag skulle bara säga till bildproducenten.
gentlemen, please put your hands together and give a warm welcome to tonight's host, Henrik Jonsson.
Thank you very much. From Råda, Mölnlycke, outside Gothenburg, the Handball Klister Choir. And you're all very welcome to Gothenburg and the official draw of the 26th IHF World Championship in Handball 2023, which will be held in Denmark, Norway, and Sweden. And right now we're at Scandinavium, a good old venue. We've been playing a lot of handball here through the years. A venue that's been hosting ice hockey, tennis, show jumping, but now we're looking forward for the World Championship in November and December. And we are here and we aim to excite.
Some say people in Scandinavia are quiet, that we are difficult to excite, maybe even a bit reserved. And some say we are hard to find in the wintertime because we all hide inside. But the truth is, we're actually just playing handball, and everyone is invited to the party. In 2023, all of Scandinavia gets excited when we celebrate the World Championship in Women's Handball. Organized by the International Handball Federation, Norway, Sweden and Denmark will create the most amazing World Championship ever. Because for us, handball is much more than a sport. It is a lifestyle and a culture, and something that unites us through generations. Join our celebrations when hundreds of thousands of fans are gathering around Scandinavia, and where 6 cities are doing their utmost in hosting the biggest handball party of the year. From Trondheim and Stavanger in Norway, to Göteborg and Helsingborg in Sweden, and Frederikshavn and Herning in Denmark, you can join the passion and commitment that shine from all the players, the fans, and the volunteers who make it all possible. Watch an astonishing 32 teams from every corner of the world when they enter the arena and aim to win. Be part of the best audience you can imagine when we dream together and aim to unite. Celebrate with the teams when the most outstanding handball players in the world unite in Scandinavia and when they aim to excite. Every match can be magical, so don't miss out.
All right, and to get this ceremony right and make it as official as possible, so let's get the top dogs up on stage, the presidents of the federation. Please give them a warm welcome up here. The Danish Handball Federation President Morten Stig Christensen, President of the Swedish Handball Federation, Fredrik Rapp, and from Norway, the President of the Norwegian Handball Federation, Kåre Geir. Well, Fredrik, we're getting closer. I know that you've been out watching Partille Cup these days. Hope your shoes are dry. We're a few months away. How does it feel?
It feels absolutely fantastic. We have like 10,000 kids playing outside now in Partille Cup, and in this autumn, here in Scandinavia and all our host cities, they will come back and see their idols play world-class handball. Dr. President, representatives from Gothenburg, handball friends. I'm honored and thrilled to stand here today not only as a representative for the Swedish Handball Federation, but for 3 dedicated organizing committees from Norway, Denmark, and Sweden. We will welcome you here to the draw of the 26th IHF Women's World Championship in Handball. As we gathered here today, we are on the brink of adding a new and thrilling chapter to the already rich story of handball. This sport has found its way into the hearts of millions around the world. And we are excited to uphold and embody the inspiring mantra of this championship. We aim to excite. We would also like to extend our gratitude to the International Handball Federation and its president, Dr. Hassan Mustafa, not only for awarding this championship to us 3 countries, but also for your tireless efforts to elevate the strength and presence of handball around the globe. Scandinavia has a profound history and strength of handball. Our sport is more than a game for us. It's part of our culture, our heritage, and in our DNA. Today, we are not only celebrating the draw of this championship, but the passion, dedication, and resilience of all the women who shaped our sport. We promise to honor our tagline in every step. Each match will unfold not only as a game, it will be an opportunity to excite, to inspire, and to etch memories into the heart of handball fans, in the arenas or following the broadcast online. I would like to invite all participants, teams, officials, and fans from around the world to join us in embracing the spirit of our handball and our sport. May this championship not only bring us joy and stir our souls, but most importantly, remind us of the unifying power of sportsmanship. Let us now step into this exciting new chapter as we aim to excite.
Thank you very much. We're in Gothenburg, and we like to speak about Gothenburg as the capital of events in Sweden. As Fredrik mentioned, we have Partille Cup outside playing at the moment. In a few weeks, they will have the biggest football tournament, Gothia Cup, in the world. And a few days ago, we had Bruce Springsteen trying to crack the football arena, which is just a few blocks from here. He actually cracked the arena 30 years ago, but this time Gothenburg's biggest arena is still in one piece. Gothenburg is a great city, and the director of events for Gothenburg and Company is on his way up on stage. His name is Magnus Hallberg.
welcome to everybody to the lovely city of Gothenburg. We would like to welcome the international handball family once again to Gothenburg, and we are very much looking forward to a great event taking place in December, being the Women's World Championship. We did actually practice in January when we hosted a Men's World Championship, another great event, where we, together with several other host cities, filled the arenas. And in Gothenburg, we really love handball. As mentioned before, at this time, Partille Cup is taking place just outside this arena and all over the city. Thousands of kids are competing, meeting new friends, and creating memories for life. And perhaps that's the main reason why we are here today. Handball makes it actually possible to come to Gothenburg, take part of an event, and go home with new memories. So, from an event-loving city, being Gothenburg, to a great sport, being handball, a warm welcome back in December. The city will be here for you, and the city will be ready. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Magnus Hallberg. Yeah, as many of us mentioned, it's Partille Cup playing outside everywhere in Gothenburg. Thousands of handball players. And for those of you who's not really sure what it's all about, take a look at this. It's handball everywhere these days. And now let's focus on the Women's World Championship 2023. We know where we are. We're in Gothenburg. We know where we're coming from Spain 2 years ago. Norway, #1, they won, like they used to do. Denmark, 3rd, that's good. Sweden, we were just unlucky. And we're aiming for bigger things in the future. And for those of you who don't remember all the details from Spain, this is so good to see. There are a few ingredients that you really need to get the great championship together. One of the most important things is a great song, something that can unite people, get them together, feel the rhythm of what it's being in a championship like the one we're going to have in Gothenburg, Denmark, Helsingborg, and in Norway, of course. We have a DJ producer who's right now in the studio trying to make that good song. We're going to leave it to him. His name is Wahlstedt.
Hey guys, I'm Wahlstedt and I'm a DJ and producer from Sweden. And I'm happy to announce that I'm the guy behind the official anthem for the Ladies World Cup in Handball 2023. I'm really excited about this and I hope you guys will love the song as much as I do. And I know that the good house beat will make the crowd pump at the arena. So yeah, see you there. Ciao.
If a song is important for a championship, there is one thing that we absolutely need more, and that is players. We got two great players on the way up here. One of them just won the Champions League. The other one is a defending champion in the World Championship. Please welcome on stage from Sweden, Jamina Roberts, and from Norway, Kari Bratseth. Roberts. Well, Jamina, you've been around for a few years. You just won the Champions League. Are you at your peak now?
I don't hope so, but some people say so. Maybe that's correct.
Can you tell us something about winning the Champions League? It's a long road, and you made it all the way.
Yeah, it's has been an incredible season. It's a big achievement and an experience that I really want to try again. So it really gives me motivation to train even more and yeah, to do it again.
And what does it mean to you playing handball, a world championship in your hometown, Gothenburg? What's your expectations?
I'm really looking forward to it. Gothenburg is, as some people said, a really handball city. So I really hope and think that we can show it and that we can have the audience with us.
What's your thoughts when it comes to the draw? Any opponents that you wish would be good for you?
I don't know, actually. Norway is on the other side of the country, not country, but in their own group. So that's good for us, I guess. But I would like some teams that can come here and create some experience or atmosphere in the arena.
Yeah, so it's the atmosphere we're hoping for in the group stage.
Yes.
Yeah. Kari, last time Spain World Championship, most valuable player, gold medal. Can it get even better?
No, really, that was a crazy experience, and for me it was an amazing championship, and to win the gold medal with the girls, of course, that's everyone dreams of.
Is there anything else to expect than you win the gold medal again? I mean, you already have 4 coming home with the silver. It's not that, or do you feel the pressure?
Of course, I think playing for Norway, you have this pressure all the time, and everyone expects you, if not to win, at least to have a medal, and if not, it's a failure. So this pressure is always there, but it's also nice to feel it, because then you know that, yeah, that you are one of the best, and you have the chance.
And what's your expectations later on when we will open up the balls and say who you will play?
I think, like Jamina says, already some of the places are already dealt, and it doesn't matter who you will have in the group. When you have the goals that probably also you and Denmark have, then even though which team you have, you will always try to win and get through to the next stage. So yeah.
Is it good or bad to have easy games in the beginning, or you want fights from the start?
I think it depends, but it's always good to have some good hard games and to feel this pressure early, so it's not just feels easy and then you get a little shock when you play the harder games later.
So your goal for World Championship 2023 is?
Yeah, of course, to get to the final in Denmark and fight for the win.
Jamina, do you dare to make any promises?
No, we just want to follow Norway.
That's very good. Good luck, both of you. Thank you very much. Kari, Yamina. Yeah, there will for sure be a few battles that we're really looking forward to. There is no championship without a mascot. And we have one here as well, and to get the right name on the mascot, we had voting on the internet, and we came up with a name. If you translate it to English, it will be Purpose. But in Swedish, it's Vilje. So, welcome on stage for the first time ever, the mascot, Vilje! Känns bra. Vilje, number 23 on your back. Right-handed. You've been practicing. Are you strength where it should be? And you can hear, yes, but you don't speak, no. And everything is in order for November and December. And do you like when they applaud? That's very good. Thank you very much, Vilje. Then everything is where it should be when it's time to get to the part where we're actually here for the official draw of the IHF Women World Championship 2023. Please welcome up on stage Competition Director Patrick Stubb and the Chairman of Competition Commission Per Bertelsen. And of course, the drawing kids.
Distinguished guests, dear representatives of the national federations, dear handball friends. A very warm welcome as well from my side to Gothenburg and to the Scandinavium Arena. It is a big pleasure to host a draw event within the frame of the Partille Cup, as you have heard before, the biggest handball tournament in the world. We are very happy to be here again and to see the youngsters fighting for the sport of handball. But now it's time for the draw event. That's why we are here today for the Women's World Championship. Before we start with the draw itself, I would like to give you some information about the procedure as well as some guidelines on the rules and the regulations. Following the Women's World Championship that was hosted in 2021 in Spain, for this time, the second time, 32 teams are participating in the IHF Women's World Championship. 32 teams from all over the world will travel in November and December to Scandinavia to fight for being the new world champion. In accordance with the IHF regulations, the 32 participating teams have been put into 4 different pots. Each pot contains 8 teams, and the teams have been assigned to the pots based on the result at their respective continental qualification event. Those 4 pots you will now see in the screen. Let me shortly summarize for you the different teams in the different pots. In pot number 1, we have Norway, Denmark, Montenegro, France, the Netherlands, Sweden, Brazil, and Germany. In pot number 2, we have Slovenia, Spain, Croatia, Korea, Hungary, Romania, Poland, and the Czech Republic. Serbia, Japan, Ukraine, Greenland, Argentina, Angola, China, and Cameroon are seated in pot number 3. And last but not least, in pot number 4, we do have Congo, Senegal, Paraguay, the Islamic Republic of Iran, Kazakhstan, Chile, Austria, and Iceland. Now we are really close But one more thing before we start with the action here on stage. In IHF events, and of course in accordance with our regulations, the host nations have the right to assign one team to each group and to each city. Since we have 8 groups in total, that means that 8 teams have already been assigned. So on the screen, you see now that Sweden will play their preliminary round group matches in Gothenburg and is placed in Group A. For Sweden, it's the 12th participation in the IHF Women's World Championship, and I'm sure their aim is to top their best result from 2017 when they have reached the semifinals. In Group B, also in Sweden, we have the city of Helsingborg hosting the bronze medalist from the last European Championship, which is Montenegro. Co-host Norway, who won already 11 medals, 4 times gold at the IHF World Championship, will play the preliminary round in Group C in Stavanger. France, host of the Olympic Games, where IHF and we, all of us, will play the Olympic handball tournaments next year in Paris and in Lille, and where the winner of this World Championship will qualify to, will play also in Stavanger in Group D. The next co-host, Denmark, bronze medalist of the 2021 Women's World Championship, will play their preliminaries in Group E in Herning, which is very famous for international handball events, and will also host the final on the 17th of December. Besides Denmark, also the co-host of the 2025 Women's World Championship, Germany, will play in Herning. They will be placed in Group F. Last but not least, we have 2 teams that travels up north in Denmark. We will play in Frederikshavn, where we already played in 2015 the Women's World Championship. Spain, who hosted 2021 World Championship and finished 4th, will play in Group G. And the world champion from 2019, the Netherlands, also the co-host of the 2025 Women's World Championship, will play in Group H. So, now you see on the screen that from pot 1, only 1 team is not assigned, with the consequence that no real draw has to be affected. However, to be formally correct, I kindly ask our chairman to show the last remaining team, that is the team of Brazil. Brazil, world champion in 2013, will be
in Group G.
In Group G. So, this is the formal part, and now action on stage is really happening. We start with pot 4, and Per has some help from Livia. So Livia will help Per Bertelsen to select the balls, and in pot number 4, let me remind you, we have the teams of Congo, of Senegal, Paraguay, Iran, Kazakhstan, Chile, Austria and Iceland. Livia, Per, please go ahead. So, first ball is picked. First team is team of
Chile.
Chile. Chile, second appearance at IHF Women's World Championship, qualified to the World Championship, finishing 2nd in the South and Central American Championship. And Chile goes into Group
E.
Chile into Group E to Herning and will meet Denmark there. Next team. The next team that is picked is
Iran.
Next team is the Islamic Republic of Iran. Also second appearance after they have been qualified first in 2021 for the World Championship in Spain. Finished 4th in Asia this time, qualified through the Asian Championship, and the Islamic Republic of Iran goes to
Group F.
Group F. Also to Herning, and will meet Germany there. Some of you remember maybe the fantastic things we had around the match of Iran against Norway 2 years ago. It was a really good moment. Next team from pot number 4. The team of
Congo.
Congo. 7th participation in IHF events. Qualified through finishing 3rd at the African Championship. Best ever result, World Championship, was ranked 17 in 2007 in France. Congo goes to
Group H.
Group H. So Congo is going to Frederikshavn and will meet the Netherlands there. Continuing with the next team. So 3 teams are drawn already. Next team is
Kazakhstan.
the team of Kazakhstan. Kazakhstan, Asian team. 7th edition, they take part now in IHF events, 3rd time in a row, qualifying regularly also for younger age competitions. And Kazakhstan goes to
G.
G. Kazakhstan goes to Group G, to Frederikshavn. So the 4 teams we have been drawing so far have all been selected to the Danish side, to Herning or Frederikshavn. The next team is the team of
Paraguay.
Next team is Paraguay. Paraguay is now coached by Marisa Faria. She was the former captain. She played in Spain. She's now the coach. Paraguay was winning the South and Central American Championship to qualify here.
Group B.
And Paraguay goes to Group B, to Helsingborg, and will meet Montenegro there. 3 more teams to go in this pot. The next team that we are having
Senegal.
is Senegal. Senegal qualified also at the African Championship. Logically, they have been finished on the 4th place and qualified for the 2nd time for IHF events, Women's World Championship. And Senegal goes to Group
A.
Group A. And Senegal will therefore play here in Scandinavium Arena and will meet the host nation of Sweden. So we have 2 more teams. Actually, hopefully the 2 last teams that have got the tickets to the World Championship.
Iceland.
Iceland is coming back after 12 years wait. They participated last time in 2011. Iceland is a wildcard holder, and Iceland is going to be placed in Group
D.
In Group D. And Iceland will therefore meet in Stavanger, France. So, last team. Hopefully, 1 team left. It's also the team of
Austria.
14th appearance in IHF Women's World Championship. Bronze medal in 1999, when it was also hosted here, in Denmark and Norway. Maybe it's a good omen for Austria. Also wildcard holder. And
Group C.
And We have done everything correct, and Austria is in Group C. So, thank you, Livia, very much for your help and your support. And then we could continue with pot number 3. And again, we have a fantastic help for Per Bertelsen. And I kindly ask Rebecca to help Per Bertelsen. In pot number 3, we have the teams of Serbia, Japan, Ukraine, Greenland, Argentina, Angola, China, and Cameroon. Please go ahead. So the first team of pot number 3 that is drawn by Per and Rebecca is the team of
Japan.
Japan. Runners up at the 2022 Asian Women's Handball Championship. Extra time to Korea, lost only there. Host of 2019 Women's World Championship, and Japan goes to Group
F.
To Group F. Group F is played in Herning. We already have Iran drawn there, and Germany has been assigned in this group. So Group F in Herning for Japan. The next team that we are having picked is the team of
Argentina.
Argentina. First time in Spain they made it to the main round. In the history, 12th appearance in the Women's World Championship, 11th in a row, and qualified at the South American Championship.
Group H.
And Argentina is going to Group H and also plays in Frederikshavn and will meet Congo and the Netherlands there. We are starting then with Danish side. Next team.
Angola.
Next team is Angola. Qualified for Denmark, Norway and Sweden by winning the African Championship. Once finished among the top 10, placed 7 in 2007 in France. And Angola.
Group D.
Angola goes to Group D to Stavanger and will play with France and Iceland. The next team we are having from pot 3.
China.
The People's Republic of China. 18th time already qualified for IHF Women's World Championship. Bronze medal in the Asian Championship, that's why they qualified. 8th place in 1990, which was the best result ever.
Group A.
And China is joining Sweden and Senegal in Group A. Also then playing here in Scandinavium. Preliminary round matches. Next team.
Greenland.
Greenland. First time back in IHF Women's World Championship for 2000 and since 2001. We heard there's a huge interest already in Greenland for people travel over, and now we see where they have to travel.
Group C.
Group C to Stavanger to Norway. So Greenland will play Norway and Austria in Stavanger. The next team from pot 3, free to go.
Serbia.
Serbia. Silver medalist in 2013, 10 years ago when they hosted the World Championship. By the way, a record of 19,500 spectators at that time for IHF Women's World Championship. booked their place here, winning the playoffs against Turkey.
Group E.
And they go to Group E. Go to Herning and play with Denmark and Chile. So 2 more teams for Rebecca and Per in this pot. The next team that is picked
Cameroon.
The next team is Cameroon. Current silver medalists, finished in second in the African Championship, was hosted last year, and also played in 2021 the Women's World Championship, and they are going into Group
B.
Group B. So meaning Cameroon is joining Paraguay and Montenegro in Helsingborg. Last but not least, the team of
Ukraine.
Ukraine, after 14 years back in the IHF Women's World Championship, have qualified in the playoffs, beating North Macedonia in the home and away matches, and Ukraine will be playing in Group G, you already said. So Ukraine in Group G, together with Brazil, Spain and Kazakhstan. So thank you, Rebecca, for your help. Then we are continuing with the pot number 2, and also here we have a helping hand for Per, and I kindly ask Tindra on the stage for supporting Per Bertelsen. Pot 2, we have Slovenia, Croatia, Korea, Hungary, Romania, Poland and the Czech Republic. And as explained earlier before, Spain, who was in pot 2, has already been assigned into Group G. So, go ahead please. First team. In pot 2, 7 teams only here.
Korea.
Korea. 2 medals in history of the IHF Women's World Championship. 95 gold medal, 2003 a bronze medal, and 2 times Olympic champion. Always very competitive team in the year before the Olympics. Korea is going to
Group C.
Group C. So Korea will meet Norway, Greenland and Austria. Korea is also current youth world champion. The next team that is drawn
Czech Republic
is the team of the Czech Republic. The Czech Republic qualified to the Women's World Championship in November, December by winning the European playoffs against Switzerland. Overall 68 to 58 goals in the qualification phase 2. And the Czech Republic is placed in
Group H.
Czech Republic goes to Frederikshavn in Group H and will meet the Netherlands, Argentina and Congo. The next team that we are having drawn is the team of
Poland.
Poland, hosted in January together with Sweden, as we have heard earlier, the Men's World Championship, qualified to the Women's World Championship, winning to Kosovo in the playoffs, finished 4th in 2015 in Denmark, some remember, and
Group F.
Poland will be placed in Group F, comes back to Denmark and plays with Germany, Japan and Iran in Herning. Next team that we are having on pot 2.
Croatia.
The next team that we are having is Croatia, qualified in the playoffs versus Slovakia, bronze medalist in 2020 at the European Championship that was hosted in Denmark. And Croatia goes to Group
A.
Croatia in Group A will play here with Sweden, China and Senegal. Next team.
Slovenia.
Slovenia's next team. Qualified in the playoffs excuse me, versus Italy. Finished in 2003 on the 8th place.
Group D.
Slovenia into Group D. Group D. Meaning Slovenia will play in Norway with France, Angola and Iceland. Next team.
Hungary.
Hungary. Only Norway won more medals than Hungary in the IHF women's competition. Fun fact, 59 goals, then they have reached the level of 4,000 goals in IHF events. 24 times qualified for IHF events. Just one team that has more.
Group B.
And Hungary plays in Helsingborg and will meet Montenegro, Cameroon and Paraguay. One more team to go.
Romania.
Romania. The only team in the history of the sport that make it to each and every of the 26th edition. 4,037 goals scored and qualified here over the playoff win to Portugal. And Romania goes
Group E.
To Group E and will play in Herning with Denmark, Serbia and Chile. So, that was it. Let me once again summarize the groups for you.
Patrick.
You're right, Per. Thank you very much, Tindra, for your help and your support. So let me summarize the groups. We have Group A here in Gothenburg, Sweden, Croatia, People's Republics of China and Senegal. We have in Group B in Helsingborg, Montenegro, Hungary, Cameroon and Paraguay. We have in Group C, Norway, Korea, Greenland and Austria. In Group D, we have France, Slovenia, Angola and Iceland. In Group E, Denmark, Romania, Serbia and Chile. In Group F in Herning, we have Germany, Poland, Japan and Iran. In Group G in Frederikshavn, we have Brazil, Spain, Ukraine and Kazakhstan. In Group H in Frederikshavn, we have the Netherlands, Czech Republic, Argentina and Congo. With this, we conclude the official part of the draw. I would like to thank you for your attention. Looking forward to be back in November, in December, where we aim to excite.
Thank you very much, Patrick Stubb and Per Bertelsen. Always interesting to see the draws. I think that Denmark's groups looks tough. Henrik Signell, national captain for South Korea. Norway, good. Or, very good, that's good. Thomas Axnér sitting next to you, Swedish national. Are we happy? We're happy, that's good. Only one thing left. We're going to play handball. We need to see the ball. It's a beautiful piece of art. See if I can hide it for you. Look at this. Beautiful. Red and white for the Danish flag, yellow and blue, Sweden, and then we have Norway. And it looks like this. And I'm going to do the first pass ever made to Christer Bergström. I'm not sure if that ball is that good as we need to go down and get it. Sorry for that. Yamina, Kari, what do you say about the ball? Looks like a handball. Yeah. Carlos, do you think that will affect in any way blue and red? I know they don't have any microphones, but I will say, do you think that the colors will affect in any way with that red and the blue and the white?
I don't think so.
They don't think so. Even maybe it's easier for the goalies to get this warning alarm red color coming against them. No problems, just a beautiful piece of art. I keep it. That's the only copy we have. It's a very beautiful handball molten, and it was definitely my fault that the pass wasn't good enough. Are you still okay, Christer Bergström? That's the man who's actually organizing the whole championship for Sweden. All right, we know who's going to play who, and we got the choir back on stage. They're from Rådö, Mölnlycke, outside Göteborg, and they love applauding when I say, welcome back, the Handball Klister Choir. That was it.
My mama told me when I was young, we are all born superstars. She rolled my hair up, put my lipstick on, in a glass of her boudoir. There's nothing wrong with loving who you are, she said, 'cause he made you perfect, babe. So hold your head up, girl, then you'll go far. Listen to me when I say, so prudent and love your friends, celebrate, kid, rejoice with truth. And the religion of the insecure, I must be myself, respect my youth. But if a lover is not a symbol, capital H-I-M. I love my life, I love this record, and me, I'm a rebel if I am.
Thank you very much, the Humboldt Klister Choir. That was the song that actually summed this thing up. What will happen now is that those of you who want to come up here and take some photos, you do that. A few of you are going to be asked to go over there where we're doing flash interviews. It's a zone that should be lit up in a while. But from here in Gothenburg, Scandinavia, that was it for today. Thank you very much. See you all in November and December in Denmark, Norway, and Sweden. Thank you.
Thomas, då vet vi vilka lag ni ska möta i VM i december. Vad säger du om motståndet?
Nej, men det är ett par lag som vi aldrig har mött tidigare i Kina och Senegal som vi inte känner till så väl. Och sen Kroatien som vi är ett bra europeiskt lag som vi också spelade mot i det senaste mästerskapet nere i Slovenien som vi har ganska bra koll på. Så en bra lottning i vår grupp tycker jag med både lite nya bekantskaper och ett lag på europeisk hög nivå.
Skulle du beskriva det som lätt eller svårt?
Ja, någonstans mitt emellan tänker jag. Tycker att Kroatien hade ett ungt spännande lag, lite generationsväxling. Jag tror att de kommer bara bli bättre för varje år som går. Så att, en bra acceptabel lottning. Det finns ju aldrig några jättelätta lottningar, det kanske man inte heller vill ha. Utan man vill också ha lite motstånd på vägen och möta lag som också förbereder den på det som kommer sen i mellanrunda och förhoppningsvis lite senare i turneringen.
Då sneglar du kanske också på lagen i Helsingborg som kommer till er i mellanrundan. Om ni går dit, vad säger du om dem?
I Montenegro, såklart medaljör senast, starkt lag som blir tuffa. De är rankade bland de 4 bästa i världen så att det är ju ett lag som är väldigt bra. Sen såklart Ungern som jag också tycker är ett spännande lag som vi också senast kunde slå ner i EM i Slovenien men som också jag känner är på gång och har också gjort en generationsväxling och har väldigt många framgångsrika ungdomskullar som nu verkar satsa på. Så det blir ett ganska tufft lag och 2 bra lag som kommer från den gruppen.
Och vilka lag ser vi i finalen?
Ja, det blir ju såklart väldigt svårt att sia om så här mitt i sommaren. Men jag hoppas att vi kan ta oss till spel om medaljerna. Så om vi räcker hela vägen till final, det återstår att se. Men vi ska göra allt vad vi kan för att gå för de ädlaste medaljerna.
Tack.
Engelska?
No.
Thomas, head coach of the Swedish team, what do you say about the teams that you are facing in the World Championship?
Yeah, some new teams for us in China and Senegal we didn't meet before, at least under my time as the head coach of Sweden. It's going to be exciting to see what they can do, and of course Croatia is a good European team that we also met in Slovenia, the last European Championships, and they have a young, good, strong team, so it's going to be a tough game against them.
Would you say it was an easy draw or a difficult?
It's never an easy draw, of course. I don't think it's good to have an easy draw as well. We need to play against some tough teams if we want to achieve something in this tournament, and that's why I think it's a good for us that Croatia come here and we have a tough game against them, and we will see what we can do in the next group phase.
And which teams will we see in the final in Herning?
Difficult to say. There are many strong teams. Of course, we hope to be there to play among the final teams about the medals. So we're going to do everything we can to play the last game in Herning. So we will see.
Thank you. Jamina, nu vet vi vilka lag Sverige ska spela mot i VM i december. Vad säger du om motståndet?
Nej, men jag tycker vi fick en bra lottning. Den kunde varit svårare, den kunde varit lättare, men jag tycker det är en bra mix. Man vill inte ha det, liksom, man vill spela lite kanske klassisk handboll. Det tror jag vi får mot Kroatien. Sen lite annat kanske mot de andra lagen, men det känns bra.
Sneglar du också lite vilka som kommer att spela i Helsingborg och vilka ni då får i mellanrundan om Sverige går dit?
Ja, det är klart. Gissningsvis så blir det väl Montenegro och Ungern om det går som man tror.
Och vad säger du om motståndet? Ska ni gå vidare sen, tycker du?
Det är klart jag tycker det. Vi tror ju på det. Men det är 2 bra lag och Montenegro gjorde det väldigt bra sist. Så att, det kommer bli tuffa matcher, men det känns, just nu känns det bra.
Vilka lag kommer att spela finalen i Härning?
Oj då, det är långt dit. Svårt att säga, men det brukar vara Norge. Sen är den andra platsen öppen, känns det som.
Tack så du ha.
Varsågoda.
Jamina, what do you say about the draw today? The teams that you are facing, what do you know about them?
We met Croatia last championship. We know that they are good. We beat them then, but it's a good team, and I'm looking forward to that game. I think it will be the hardest game in our first group. Senegal I haven't met before, but I know that they have some French girls who plays in the French league, so I think they are good as well. China I met a few years ago. I haven't seen them since, so it's hard to say.
And what do you say about the teams that you are facing in the next round if you go there?
I know that there is Montenegro and Hungary. There are other teams I don't remember, but it's 2 good teams. But it's 2 teams that I think we also have a chance against.
And who will play the final in Härning?
Hard to say. I always say that Norway always play the final, and the other place is open.
Thank you. Mats Olsson, assisterande coach i Norge. Vad säger du om lottningen idag?
Bra. Helt okej lottning. Lottning är lätt lottning. Det får bli det blir och så får man jobba. Har man som vi har målsättning att ta oss vidare till main round och ha oss förhoppningsvis vidare till en kvartsfinal, semifinal, så får det bli det blir. Och det var en helt okej lottning tycker jag.
Vad vet du om motståndet?
Jag skulle säga den jag vet minst om är väl egentligen Grönland. Det är där jag ville ha Grönland för det är en ny upplevelse. Vi har aldrig spelat mot Grönland. Så det blir ju det mest spännande. De andra lagen har vi ju mött tidigare och vi vet ju lite grann om varandra och vi får ju tid att undersöka också. Men Grönland blir en ny upplevelse. Det blir spännande.
Om du tittar på den gruppen som ni får möta om ni går vidare till nästa grupp, vad säger du om det motståndet?
Ja, samma där. Det är en bra grupp. Det är lite blandat med då Angola och Frankrike och olika spelsätt och så olika med spelmönster och de här bitarna. Så det blir spännande. Det blir varierande grupper att spela. Vi har nu både Korea, så vet vi inte vem som går vidare, om det blir Angola som går vidare för den gruppen. Och det innebär att vi får möta länder från andra kontinenter med lite annorlunda spel än det europeiska. Jag tror att det blir fina upplevelser för alla, och både spelare och publik att få möta den typen av spel.
Och vilka spelar final i VM?
Vi brukar aldrig tänka så långt som till finalen, men om jag ska säga semifinaler så hoppas jag ju då att det blir framförallt då Norge och Frankrike kanske från vår sida, och så kanske det kan bli Sverige och Danmark från andra sidan. Så det hade väl kanske varit drömscenario.
Tack så du ha. Mats, assistant coach in Norway, what do you say about the draw today?
Interesting, very nice to see it, and like always you can't do anything about it. You have to accept where it is, and so like we say, if you want to go all the way or at least reach the semi-final to play about the medal matches, you have to prepare to play against everybody now. So it was exciting to see that we had Greenland, for example, in our group. We never played against them, so it will be a new experience. Always nice to play against new countries.
And if you look on the teams that you probably will be facing in the second round, what do you say about those opponents?
Yeah, we knew that France will be there. It's one of the head opponents to play for the medals now. And then the group is quite interesting with Slovenia and Angola and Iceland. It's very open. And like I said, it could be interesting also play against Angola. That is not a European country. To play against a little bit of different style of playing. So I think it's quite interesting both for the players and for the audience to see the games.
Norway won the gold medal last time. Are you going for gold again?
We're going for the semi-finals, to say it in some way. We always want to play for the medal matches now, and after that we will try to live out our dream. No, the dream is of course to win the gold medal, but the first objective is to reach the semi-finals and see what we can happen after that.
Thank you. Ja, Kari, now we know. Nu vet vi vilka lag som ni ska möta i första omgången. Vad säger du om motståndet?
Jeg tenker det ble en veldig fin og spennende gruppe. Gøy med Sør-Korea. Vi har en lagvenninne der Gjør som vi vet er tøff å møte. Vi vet hva hun er god for, og det er mange spennende spillere. Og så Grønland kjenner vi jo ikke så veldig godt til, og så har du Østerrike som også har en del gode spillere, et godt europeisk lag.
Och så tittar vi lite på vilka ni får möta i andra rundan om ni går dit. Vad säger du om det motståndet?
Jeg tenker jo Frankrike har jo fått en veldig tøff gruppe der med Slovenia og Angola. Altså det er ganske mange tøffe lag, så det kan bli veldig spennende, men får jo satse på at vi klarer det likevel.
Vill du beskriva det som en lätt lottning eller en svår lottning?
Nei, det er litt vanskelig å si. Jeg tror det var ok for oss. Det er jo to klare favoritter på den siden med oss og Frankrike, så hvis det går sånn som mest sannsynligvis vi håper og tenker, så trenger det ikke å være en veldig, veldig svår lottning.
Ni är ju världsmästare och många tror att ni ska vara i finalen igen. Vilka tror du spelar final i Herning?
Oi, det var et vanskelig spørsmål. Jeg tror vi spiller, jeg håper det. Og så Frankrike er vanskelig å komme unna som favoritter, men jeg tror også Danmark har lyst til å komme i en finale igjen, så vi får se.
Tack. Okay, Kari, now we know which team you are facing in the first round. What do you say about your opponents?
I think it was a tough group. We have South Korea, who always gets better towards the Olympics, and of course our teammate in Gjør, I know she's really good, and they have a lot of good players, so it's exciting. And also Austria has a good team and a strong European team, so I think it will be a tough group, but also good for us to meet a tough.
And then if we look on the teams that you will be facing in the second round, if you go to the second round, what do you say about them?
Yeah, I think these two groups together, it's pretty tough. France had a tough group with Slovenia, and I think also Angola can be really hard to meet. And yeah, so it will be exciting to see.
You are you won the last World Championships, and you are one of the favorites now. Would you say that you are playing the final in Herning?
Of course, I want to say that. That's our main goal, and we always dream about that.
Which team will be the toughest opponent for you, do you think?
It's hard not to say France. They are always one of our toughest opponents, and I think also Denmark, they are like aiming always higher and higher.
Thank you. Mårten, nu vet vi vilka lag Danmark ska möta i första omgången i VM. Vad säger du om motståndet?
Jeg siger, at det er en relativt tough gruppe. Vi ved, hvad Rumænien står for. Det er absolut tophold. Det er også et hold, som har ældre spillere på vej igennem et generationsskifte. Serbien har mange nye unge spillere på vej, så det bliver spændende at se, hvor dygtige de er, når vi skal spille i Danmark. Men jeg kigger også lidt længere frem. Vi skal jo pares med en gruppe, hvor Tyskland, Polen og Japan er med, så hvis vi samlet set ser på det frem til mellemrunden, så synes jeg faktisk, det ser okay ud med danske briller.
Vill du beskriva det som en svår eller en enkel lottning?
Jeg vil sige, det er en relativt svær lotning til at starte med i indledende gruppe, men hvis man sigter højt, som vi gør, drømmer højt, det danske kvindelandshold til de 3 sidste internationale mesterskaber blev nummer 4, har vundet bronze og har vundet sølv. Så nu drømmer vi selvfølgelig om det helt store på hjemmebane i Danmark, men først er der et arbejde, der skal gøres, og arbejdet bliver lidt tough i starten. Men jeg tror, det er en god start at få, hvor vi får nogle vanskelige kampe, så vi ligesom er forberedt på en mellemrunde, og så tager vi, hvad der kommer derefter.
Du säger att ni drömmer om det här, men är det ett realistiskt mål att Danmark spelar en final hemma i Danmark?
Det skal vi jo bevise, at det kan være realistisk. Det er klart, at først og fremmest drømmer vi om vi kan komme med helt til den sidste weekend, hvor vi spiller, så er vi med i medalje, med en chance for at få medalje. Holdet har vist over en årrække nu, og vi har brugt rigtig mange ressourcer på at komme tilbage på toppen internationalt med kvindeholdet også. Så derfor tror jeg selvfølgelig, jeg synes, vi er i en position, hvor vi godt kan tillade os at drømme, men der er ganske hårdt arbejde, og jeg vil jo sige, i min verden er de helt store favoritter jo stadigvæk Norge, det er stadigvæk Frankrig, og så har vi jo set Nederland, vi har set Sverige, og så er det Danmark, tror jeg, der ligesom er den gruppe, som kommer til at kæmpe om det her.
Tack så mycket. Okay, now we know the teams that you are facing in the first round. What do you say about your opponents?
I say it's okay. It's rather tough in the beginning because we have 2 really good teams. We have Romania. Everybody knows Romania, a top team, but a team with elderly players. They have a shift of generation. And the opposite, I can say about Serbia. They have a team of good young players coming up. So we'll see what happens in the preliminary round. What I also think is very important is the main round. We are paired with a group with Germany, Japan and Poland, and I think if we put that together, I think it's really an okay draw event we had today.
And will you are you seeing Denmark in a final in Herning?
I'm dreaming about Denmark in a final in Herning, at least in the final weekend. But I also think that we have, during the last 3 championships, international championships, proved that we are on a good way. First we had a 4th place, then bronze, and then silver. So of course we allow ourselves to dream on home ground. But everybody knows that 2 times 30 minutes, a lot can happen in handball. But I think we are well prepared, and with a home crowd cheering for Denmark, I think we will aim high.
Which team will be most difficult to beat in a final?
I can mention Norway, I can mention France, and I also want to mention Netherlands. They have a really good team, and never underestimate Sweden.
Thank you.